We're taking a trip back to the old days of pre-prohibition. This is the Star Cocktail. Hey everybody, my name is Eric and I am the drink idiot, the guy with no bartending experience who makes cocktails in his shed, trying to have some fun and making some cool drinks, discovering flavors. That's what we're doing today. This drink just happens to be a pre-prohibition drink. It is known as the Star Cocktail. It takes on a lot of the old classic profiles. It is a spirit base. There's a base spirit, a vermouth, some bitters, and a little bit of sugar added in there for sweetener as well. That is the typical stereotype for a classic cocktail. So you wouldn't serve soup in a cold bowl, as you shouldn't serve a hot glass with a cocktail unless of course it's meant to be that way. However, this one is not, so we're going to take some ice, a little bit of water in there as well, just to chill that down. That's going to temp the glass for us, so when we're ready, it's good to go. Now, I personally am using this. This is actually for Irish coffees. It's an official glass for Irish coffees, but I think it's a cool looking thing, and we're going to use it for this drink as well. So I have a mixing glass here. This drink is going to be stirred. Most drinks back then were stirred. Shaking wasn't something they used as much because, you know, we didn't have as many dairy cocktails or as many cocktails with juice. It was kind of looked at upon as a negative thing during pre-prohibition. So you want to start off with 1.5 ounces of apple brandy. I'm using the Lairds 100 proof. This is a good stuff, one of the original producers of apple brandy, and fantastic liquor. You also want to put in after that 1.5 ounces of sweet red vermouth. Basically, Dave Wondrich, he recommends an Italian vermouth, and considering the guy has been studying cocktails for basically his whole life, I'm gonna listen to him. We're gonna follow that up with a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. This simple syrup is just a 1-to-1 ratio, sugar to water. You know, you heat the water up a little bit, dissolve the sugar in there, you got yourself some simple syrup. Final ingredient, liquor-wise, is Angostura. You can use Peychauds if you want, even Boker's, but I'm using Angostura here. Gonna be 3 dashes of that stuff. Next, you just want to put some ice in there, and be sure to stir it really well, probably 25 to 30 seconds. Next thing you want to do is dump that glass out that had the ice water in it. That'll give you a really nice chilled glass. We're just going to strain this thing off with a julep strainer right in there. I like to use a lemon peel to garnish this. It's really it smells good. You rub it around the rim there, you get that citrus, just the essence of the oil and everything. It's great. So do that. There you have it. This is the Star Cocktail. You know, despite the fact that it has the 100 proof apple brandy, it's sweet. It's got this really nice texture from the simple syrup. It just all complements each other really well. And you kind of see why the classic cocktails were built the way they were. It really is a great recipe. It's a great kind of baseline for making cocktails. You know, you have your liquor, your bitters, your sugar, you know, and then this is all before we started adding a lot of citrus into the mix. But it's tremendous. It's been a tremendous combination for a long time, for, you know, basically hundreds of years, and it still is today. The Star Cocktail is proof. So thanks for watching this recipe. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel where I'll post even more. And as always, your feedback is extremely appreciated, so let me have it, good or bad.